What is up, champs? Was good. You know, yesterday, 4th of July, it was lit. Funny thing about the 4th of July is, the Beckfast, didn't even get to see one single firework. Not one, not two, and most certainly not four. How could this travesty possibly happen? Well, you see, the old Dexter hit the vodka a little bit too hard. And I have never been that wasted in my life. Obviously, I'm only 18, but still, I was fucked up. And apparently I just kind of passed out before the fireworks show, so I didn't really pass out. I kind of went on the bed and fell asleep. You know, I always drink somewhat responsibly, but not really. But yeah, it was like 10 shots of vodka and I was gone. It was over. So, you know, kids, don't drink to forget. Only drink to drink. Yes, sir. Fuck. Oh yeah, I don't know. I just definitely next time not gonna do that. So yeah, the case, the court. I think something's about to happen. I don't really know though.
I'm sorry, Mr. Van Kammer, but I cannot.
What?
Miss Lala Hart has made a new testimony. The defense does have a right to cross-examine her again.
But he's in contempt of court. No, I am. If you're going to arrest someone, arrest me.
Very well. My affair. You leave the courtroom immediately.
Nick, I did what I could. You have to do the rest. Good luck. Maya. Damn. I care not for this melodrama. Maya's, she took one for the team, man. You know, a homie stock. You know, actually, I was thinking about this earlier. I fucking hate Smash Ultimate. Not related to this at all. I don't like it. It's just such a bad game. I was playing it just the other day. I'm like, the controls on this thing are absolutely terrible. Just like, you can't even do what you want to do ever. It's like, God, it sucks. The platforms suck too. Can't do shit. Everybody just plays fucking neutral on the floor, and nobody even jumps anymore. There's no point. Now the new characters have a shield breaker. You know what? I'm gonna stop complaining. I'm sorry. Listen to it, Mr. Wright. I do not tolerate the badgering of my witnesses. I'm running out of time. I'd better find a contradiction in here, or else. Mr. Wright. No, Mr.
Wright, begin your cross-examination.
Oh, what'd she say again? That last statement. I saw it clear as day. The man on the boat was Mr. Edgeworth. That's it. Uh-oh, I don't know if I can find anything, but I can't squander my efforts either. Well, I guess I gotta just present this fucking... this, I guess. It's like, it makes sense, because, you know, you can't see it from the photo. So how can you tell it's fucking Edward? You fucking can't. But in a very large one at that. This game always fucking me up. But whatever, I'm gonna do it anyway. Oh, I got it right. I got it right, guys. Ooh. Got you. Got you, Miss Hart. Finally! Whoa, what? Whoa. Wait, how do I be Southern again? Yeah. What? You got what? Look at this photograph. Look at this photograph. Sorry. I was just reminiscing some good old Nickelback. Kids these days don't understand the Nickelback. The photo I took, the very same. There's something I want you to see in this photo. It's quite clearly visible. The fuck, Miss Hart. So, This picture was taken with professional high-quality film, correct. Yet even it could not capture the faces of the men on the boat. Yet you claim you saw Mr. Edward. How? What?
Mr. Wright has a point.
That's why I told her not to say that in the testimony, please. Yeah, now she has said it, Mr. Von Conmer. How could you possibly see Mr. Edward? Explain yourself.
Miss Hart,
What?
could you see the defendant that night?
Of course, I said I meant I could.
Then please testify to the circumstances of your sighting.
I did it. I finally found a hole in Von Karma's carefully vague testimony. You're right, it was cold night and the fog was thick as grits. So once I finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. When I heard the noise out on the lake, I looked with my binoculars. See, no problem.
You used binoculars.
Very well, you may now begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright. This one better be good. Well, yeah, it was cold that night. How cold was it? We talking 60 degrees, 50 degrees, 40 degrees? Oh no. So, how could you see Edward? Now just hold your horses for a second. You hasty Yankee types never find a gal where I'm from.
Defense attorneys have trouble with that as it is.
Damn. Fuck.
My grandfather was a defense attorney.
Don't roast on him like that. He had game. Okay? I swear. It's just kind of weird that
My grandfather is a defense attorney.
he like became a lawyer. And then he had another job. The other job paid more than being a fucking lawyer. He didn't even go to law school either. He just passed the bar from, he took some night classes. I don't know. The man's was kind of goated. And you know, now he's living in Florida because he's like 80. I don't know. The life, my mans. Nobody loves me. Never have I ever really did things right more in this moment. I don't know. That's the reals, my man. So once I finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car. Your camera? Yeah, it got an automatic.
The issue we are concerned with here is Mr. Hart seeing Mr. Edward. The camera has nothing to do with this at all. Objection sustained.
Alright, he's not letting him answer any of my questions. Cause like I could have used like the camera being still there the night after as the big brain. What is this article even about? Let me look at this map. That doesn't really help. How could you see that? Well, what am I even gonna do, bro? Oh, what about the binoculars? Binoculars! Yeah, binoculars. Yesterday you mentioned that you were out looking for shooting stars, correct? Well, yeah. Wouldn't you need a telescope, not binoculars for that? God damn. Shot through the fucking heart. I've got doubts about your camera too. Was that really to take picture of the meteor showers? Camera is irrelevant to this case. You can't say that for certain. Mr. Wright, is the camera really relevant to this case? If you believe it is, you may continue with this line of questioning. But know this. If you find nothing with it, there will be consequences. Am I talking like fucking Sheen from Jimmy Neutron? Stop. Big. Alright, calm down.
Well, Mr. Wright, do you wish to press further about the camera?
Hell yeah. This is make it or break it time. The camera is of utmost importance, Your Honor. It is perhaps the key to this entire case. Therefore, I will continue my line of questioning. Well, maybe I went a little overboard there.
Very well. Miss Hart, you will testify to the court about the camera.
Yeah, I hear you. The camera was set up to take pictures of a meteor shower. When I heard that noise in the lake, I looked up with my binoculars. Wait, did I already do this? Miss Hart? What made you choose that lake to photograph meteors? You know, the fog gets thick on that lake. It's not very suited for just stargazing. Yeah, well, you see, I guess I wasn't thinking to stray hard. Mr. Wright, I will not have you badgering my witness because of her challenged intellect. Now, wait a minute. Continue your testimony. You were saying how it was that you saw Edgeworth. Grr. No unnecessary comments, please. I just gotta turn her, man. I just gotta turn the witnesses. I just gotta give them a little money. And then that's it. There was a heavy fog. How would binoculars change that at all? What do you mean? Even binoculars can't see through fog. But you say you clearly saw him. I did, yeah. Enough! There is no room for doubt in her testimony. She sounded pretty doubtful to me. But I have to find a clear contradiction first. I don't care how many Von Karma detections I get. I'm going to find a hole in this testimony if it's the last thing I do. So how could you see Edgeworth? Now just hold your horses for a second. You hasty Yankee type and blah 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 blah. Your camera? Yeah, it got an automatic. Edgeworth. Objection. Hold it. Miss Hart, what do you mean you chose to, fog? So I'm trying to use my big brain here to get through all this, but I don't really see too much. So if there's a heavy fog, what do you mean? Enough. So there was a noise out in the lake. Well, basically, it was motherfucker. Do I be like, you weren't taking pictures of a meteor shower, you were taking pictures of Gordy. Okay. Picture of meteor showers. Are meteor showers along there? I heard that noise out on the lake. I don't know. Do I be like, how could you see? Because of reasons. I'm gonna be like, how could you see? And I got it wrong. Bam. Well, time to start going in, boys. Okay, that was not it. Then possibly it was this. Wait, that was right? Really? That's a lie. Wait, sorry. So basically why I did that was, since the last statement was based on meteor showers and the camera was supposed to take things of loud noises, shooting stars don't make a loud noise, you know? Which was actually correct, which is surprising. Knowing that this is Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, the one and only. Yeah, I got that right. It's kind of impressive. Just gonna pat myself on the neck. Ooh. Feels good. You were photographing shooting stars. That's a lie. Say as who? I saw the camera you set up yesterday. It was pointed directly at the lake. You have to point a camera upwards to take photos of the stars, Miss Hart. Oof.
Mr. Wright, what are you driving at?
The witness was not at the lake to take a photograph shooting stars. Wait. I'm out of it. Like, I thought I wasn't hungover anymore, but I'm sorry. Maybe I am. The witness was not at the lake to photograph shooting stars, Your Honor.
Well then, what exactly was she photographing?
Your Honor, take a look at this.
What was Miss Hart trying to photograph at the lake?
Boom. Miss Hart, this is what you were trying to photograph.
What's this? A newspaper article?
I literally just guessed this. I was like, yeah, this is probably what she was actually trying to, that was a joke. What does it matter what she was taking a picture of?
Gordy. Oh, the sighting at Gorge Lake.
Well, Miss Hart, I never heard of no lake monster. You got some proof or something? Let's see you prove that I was down at the lake trying to photograph this Gordy. I have proof. I really don't have proof, but do I have proof? Yeah, I don't have proof. Well, I don't have proof. Bah, your ineptitude is entertaining, Mr. Wright, but enough and enough. I had enough of baseless claims you made without a hair of evidence to support them.
Well, alright, if that's how you want to play, I'll show you evidence. Mr. Wright, are you sure about this?
I'm sure sick of that schmarmy prosecutor. Well, what the fuck does schmarmy mean? I'm looking this up. Sorry, this is a learning experiment. Schmarmy. Ingratiating and wheedling in a way that is perceived as insincere or expressive. Ah, so insincere. I see. Well, now you learned a new SAT vocab word. See it here on the Beckfast channel. It's always about getting smarter. Or did he tell me so I'd get mad and make a mistake?
Very well, let's see it, and no joking around this time, please. What is proof that the witness is trying to photograph Gordy, the lake monster?
Okay, so that's that. I could use this map. The camera. The proof, Miss Hart, is your own camera. Your camera was set to take photos in response to loud noises, correct? Thus, this photograph here is taken when the gun fired on the lake. And here, this article about Gordy. According to this article, Gordy made a loud noise when it emerged. Well, you were trying to photograph Gordy, weren't you? That's why you had set up your camera to respond to loud noises.
Oh, I see. I too thought it was a little strange.
Yeah, sure. Well, Miss Hart, you were camping there to try and take a photo of Gordy, weren't you? Yeah, not bad, are you? All you lawyers that smart? So smart, boy, I was down there trying to photograph Gordy. You got me. So what? That don't change what I saw, does it? Exactly. But you just used several precious minutes of your time to prove. It's nothing more than that witness is an idiot who thinks monsters exist. Hey. But as she so shootingly said, so what? It changes nothing. Not true. You were hiding the whole thing about Gordy for some reason. I know it. But what could that have been? Whatever it is, I'm getting to the bottom of this.
Miss Hart, why did you try to find the fact that you were searching for Gordy from the court? Please provide your testimony.
Right. Fine, I'll testify. I won't change nothing, though. Something will change. It has to. And I'm going to spot it. Like all these damn court cases, the witness comes in and like tells hella lies. And the judge is just like, well, you just gotta revise your testimony then so that you don't lie, you know? It's like, bruh, the fucking witness is kinda lacking. You'd be like, get the fuck out of here, man. There's some shit up with this witness. Whatever. Actually, I'm not a research student at a university. I'm an investigative photographer. Imagine what a scoop it'd be if I got a picture of that monster. That's why I was camping out by the lake. But that's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked right straight out of the lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched the boat the whole time. Then I saw a flash near one of the man's hand, and I heard another gunshot. I was looking right at the boat the whole time, crossed my heart and hoped to fry.
Well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
The witness testimony is unchanged from before. Whether she is a researching student or a photographer has no bearing on the case. There is no need to waste more of our time with another pointless cross-examination. I claim the defense's right to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Von Karma's up to something. I know it. He doesn't want me to cross-examine her because why? Was there a contradiction?
Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. You sure seem sure of yourself. You must have something in mind.
Ah, that would be a first.
Ha ha ha. Very funny. You understand that this is your last chance at a cross-examination, Mr. Wright. There is no problem with the testimony this time. We will let the witness lead. I will announce my verdict at that time, Mr. Wright. Understood?
Yes, Your Honor. Well, see, we got 2 strikes. 0 balls. We're at the plate. I gotta hit a dinger to win. I don't know what I'm saying. Well, I'm a little out of it. I'm just, yep, you know, just a little bit out of it.
I'm sorry, Kyle.
Okay, well, actually, so, you know, it's like 7 last, 4th of July when I go to sleep. Then I wake up at like 2 a.m. and then I haven't gone to sleep since, so. It's like, what is it? 11? I've been awake for like 21 hours. You know what? I'll do this tomorrow, maybe, hopefully. So yeah, see you later, champs. I'm out. I gotta sleep.